Tony D and Little Joan somewhere in the house, and this is a screenwriter's rant on Girl You Know It's True. The story of Milli Vanilli. It's a biopic of the two dudes who basically didn't sing their own music. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books, links in the description. Comedy Horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys, books 1 through 14. Available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. I didn't listen to Milli Vanilli. I didn't like their music, but I remember them back in '86. I was 20. And apparently they lip synced the music. They didn't sing their own music. Somebody else did, I guess, or I don't know. I don't quite remember what the scandal was. But they were making millions of dollars, and they had the number one song, and then I don't know, the power went out at a concert or something, and people realized, hey, you guys don't really sing this. And then everybody kind of felt scammed, I think, and then here, you know, you got the producer, and at the end, I guess you meet the real Milli Vanilli at the end. It seems to imply. Written and directed by Simon Verhoeven. That name sounds really familiar. I don't recognize any of the actors. I'm not sure why you would make this movie. I really am not. I mean, I guess there was enough Milli Vanilli fans to make the movie. From 1986, though, that's almost 40 years ago. So you're talking 38 years. So you'd have to be about my age to remember these dudes. Or, you know, a little younger, I guess, or a little older. And so, like, my response is, oh, they're making a Milli Vanilli pick? So what? I don't care. I didn't care about this music when it was popular. Why should I care about it now? I mean, I guess you could say the story, how they, eventually fell from grace, is interesting if you have the real details. But again, I don't trust Hollywood with any of this stuff anymore. So, I assume what'll happen is if Milli Vanilli gave the permission to do this movie, they probably had some input and didn't want to look like complete jerks. So they're going to soft pedal what actually happened in order to make them look kind of not as bad. Oh, sorry. Allergies are killing me tonight. It would be cooler if they didn't and you got the real lowdown, but back in the day, I had that illusion that a biopic would be mostly accurate to some degree and not completely sort of jacked up in order to sell it to me. I mean, there's typical stuff in 1986. There's fast cars and they're doing cocaine. I'm not seeing a tremendous amount of loose women, but I guess. It runs like any biopic. It's the rise and fall, right? So, first, they're young guys wanting to make it in the music biz. And then they get in it and realize how phony it is, but they go along with it anyway, I guess, because it works, or because the record executives say, you got the right look, but you don't have the right sound, but we have guys who have the right sound, so we're going to put their music underneath you. And this is the kind of stuff they would do, back before the technology made it possible that even a guy like me could probably sing. So, these days, I think if they created Milli Vanilli, it would actually be their voices, but they would just put it through so many filters. They'd only be able to sing like on the album or on the computer, I guess you would say. I don't know if their real voices were in anything. I didn't follow it that closely, but I hope they saved their money. typically these movies don't end with them, oh, they saved their money and they're doing okay. Typically it ends with, like, you know, they're still desperately trying to make it in the movie industry kind of thing. Because that would be what you would expect in a movie that was sort of just desserts, right? Or if you're trying to sort of exonerate them, you'd expect that, like, they'd actually be in the movie and maybe do all the music for it, and then somehow they would segue into, see, we're actually good musicians, we were just misunderstood. I don't know. I wouldn't see this. Is this even going to be in theaters? If I did see it, under what circumstances? Well, I guess maybe if the person I was dating said, oh, let's watch this, and I didn't care and said, sure. When I say I didn't care, like I didn't care what I watched, I just was willing to sit through anything. I don't know. I don't think I could do that. Wouldn't be something I'd be interested in. I'd probably be bored in 5 minutes and want to just fast forward to the end. Yeah, it's just the biopic. I don't know. These guys, I guess these guys are actors playing them, and the real Milli Vanilli maybe makes an appearance. It's true. Let's see if we can find this. Yeah, here it is. Saying it's from 2023. Dancers Pilatus and Morvan rise to fame in the late 80s, who become stars with #1 hits and one Grammy. God, the writing on this is terrible. The duo never sang a word of their songs, and the truth was revealed. They stared as one of the biggest scandals in music history. Who the hell wrote this? It's completely incomprehensible to me. So I guess they never sung any of the songs. Okay, now that makes more sense. Director Simon Verhoeven and writer Simon Verhoeven. That name sounds super familiar, though. Let's see. What is he known for? This is as an actor. Let's see. Director. Here it is. Girl, You Know It's True. It's been out. Nightlife. I don't know any of these movies. Men in the City, 100 Pro. I guess he's more famous as an actor, trying to make the jump, but I don't recognize any of these things as an actor either. Let's see. Let's see about his writing credits, maybe. His producer credits. Oh, here he is on something called Milli Vanilli. So he made a Milli Vanilli, like, I guess it's a documentary. Maybe that's what inspired it all. Yeah, I'm not seeing what the big deal is here. But I guess if you're dying to know what happened to Milli Vanilli and don't mind a dramatic reinterpretation of some kind, and that always kind of is to me. If you like the music, it probably appeal to you. I can't watch it. And that's it for me, Tony D. and Little Joan. I am punchy as F. I'm going to go to sleep. So, good night, and have a pleasant tomorrow.